Now I was gonna mind my business. Full power to the people. Be back at new maintenance, man. Yeah. We're gonna rock like HAMP Doom and the Doomites that came in. And yo, Lawrence, how I knew you was gonna yell out somebody was talking to somebody. You know, you corny, B. You corny. Stop lying. That wasn't it. The whole thing was nothing. You lied when we got there. You lied when we left there. You lied when I got out of jail, my man. Why is you? All I'm asking you was give me mines and you can step off. Now this confirms you ain't giving me back my jump off, which is cool, man. You can keep. You know what I'm saying? Huh? You reading and saying things about nothing. Nothing long. Nothing. I just don't want you to forget on how I made you, nigga. I don't want you to forget on how I made you. Yeah, you had what you had, but they didn't give you what we gave you, boy. Don't front like my drug money didn't put you where you at today. Ain't nobody salty about this. It's just the fact that you wait to now to tell me some sucker stuff about your daughter. You done had about 5, 6, 7, 20 kids from somewhere, and did you saying some kids is yours? Man, nobody remember that. And if I do recall, my kid mother was there, you punk. My kid mother was standing there at that club. Huh? What club was it? The Canal Club. What club was it? I got him there. You cancer patient. You running around clout chasing everybody because your little record career. I don't care about all the little accolades you did. I'm not trying to knock that. I'm not trying to disrespect your music situation, old high school friend. Let's read what this punk said. Let's read what this punk said. I'm gonna read what my old high school buddy said. That I help get to the level that he's at. Let's look at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the work on how I tried to help this dude. You know what I mean? Let's look. You know what I mean? As soon as I find it. Stop, man. Chill out. We working, Nick. We gonna work these guys, man. We gonna work them. Chill out, Nick. Stop. It's all right. You know, because I was looking for you to be a different character. I didn't think you would lie and say, yo, you saying this, you saying that. Ain't nobody, I don't care if you put that, ain't nobody looking at that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody looking at that. Huh? I wrote on the thing, man. You know? Huh? Huh? He gonna say, you want some attention. Hey, okay. That's what he talking about. Jay-Z said it best. Suppose main man doesn't mean statements. So since ain't no main man, we just talking, buddy. But I asked you for my situation a million times before I even got at you. I said, yo, I need my situation. I could have sold my stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure in the same breath and the same proof you told the world how you tried to harass and come on. First and foremost, you said that was a friend. You said that was a friend, if I remember. Then you said everybody in here is fair game. Then you said everybody in here was single. I said I'm hood. I go get girls that single, right? Because your ass was too drunk. My kid mother was there. She held me down in the last attempt at the reunion. How you was at the bar begging because they owed us. They told us they had complimentary drinks and you lied. You lied. You lied at that club, Law. Don't say I was begging. I was up there getting the drink like a normal person was getting. I'll get ready to perform. Why the performers don't get nothing for free? You told me after we paid for that stuff. And when you said that the club owner know us. That was in Hollywood, Maine, in Queens. I remember that one. In Hollywood, Maine, when you was living in Queens. You know what I'm saying? A club is one thing, but my daughter is uncomfortable around someone I went to high school with. All bets are off. There would never be a reunion involved as I refuse to be in the same room. This guy's hallucinating. You don't want to be in the same room because you owe me. And you still scared of me. All them days I held you down, all them days when you was around, you was soft, dude. You recruited me. I was the first member to hold you down. Don't lie to these peoples out here. Nobody wasn't trying to talk to no kid of yours. You said the kids, the peoples was peoples of certain long distant family members. And I said, yo, is it all right to talk to one of them? You said they long distant family member. Now all of a sudden they're someone close to you. You had about 5, 6, 7 kids when I met you. And some of them was from this one, some of them was from that one. I don't know what to believe in your story. Huh? Diddy said, and even start yet on how you foolishly tried to start a Planet 13 campaign because I no longer want to work with you. After that stuff happened with my daughter. Stop lying, Law. Nobody did nothing to your child, man. And if that's what it was all that time, why you didn't tell me that? The beef was between me, you, and the fake dude Khalil, your homeboy from high school, a friend that you knew. Don't lie, Law. We was in this game together. All I asked you was to give me my word. And when I saw you yesterday to ask for something, you brought up what you brought up today because I'm calling you out again. You ain't never said none of that stuff when we was battling you, punk. You ain't never said that stuff when I was battling you back in the days when I had those old pages. Now I popped up again and said, yo, what's up? You looked at me on live and said, do I got to do this with you? I said, this punk nigga, this punk ninja. Yeah, I'm tagging. Yeah, I'm going to rock you to sleep, man. You dancing around playing guitars. You ain't nice. You ain't nice. You know, I gave you credit before how you used to call me to come beat up them dudes back in the days lyrically. You know what I'm saying? You soft, dude. You soft, dude. You soft, man. You very soft, Law. And I been knew you were soft when I met you. Chump. You know what I mean? I knew you was chump. I said I wasn't going to do this, but this guy Planet Law is a character. As a label mate, he always been mute. I said as a label mate, he's been always music. But as a true friend, he's not. Let me tell you a story on how I sold drugs to help him and our group record Long Night. He played Forgetful when being asked about a Bionic Idiots group that was the hottest in the Jimmy Henchman camp. But now I must return to beat this bum up. See it live on YouTube. We live on YouTube. Lawrence Worrell, you soft cancer patient. And then I put down new. Now, how I knew this bum was going to lie about some whack chick that he said was his fan. He lies too much. I'm hood. If a girl is single, I'm a holler. That's HAMP Doom that wrote that. You wasn't saying none of that stuff with me and my homeboy was bringing that drug money up to the goddamn studio when you was broke, when you had to buy food. And me and my little man, we had that bag. You forgot about that. You forgot about all I wanted was my just due. Now I don't care all the sucker accolades we was up to. Just get us our just due. We part of 50 years of hip hop. You running around with people in the 50 years of hip hop and forgot where it started from. And you got the audacity to lie about some bull crap about your daughter who was out there running around like a hooker herself. and you gonna sit there and say, and I seen the from somewhere. Tell me she not nothing. You she know he used to go with my mother. She said. So how she's your daughter? Now I don't know. He used to go with my mother. My mother cut him off because he's a sucker. Can old friends get a beat down? Yeah. 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 This Budweiser. Budweiser, holla at me. I need my commercial. And none of this stuff affected me when we was dealing in Wheeling. None of this stuff. He always used to complain about, yo, you drinking, yo, you smoking. I'm from the hood. You church going sucker. I made the group to what it was with the people. I'm the first dude to jump out. What you talking about, man? Niggas ain't want to hear you, Otis. They ain't want to hear you, little Otis. They don't want to hear you, Otis. You were just the person that they wanted to probably speak to. You were scared of Jimmy Henchman. Mm-hmm. They asked me how you did that. You took the masters from Jimmy Henchman. You took the masters. Jimmy didn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then you had the audacity to sell me out to Jimmy when they asked me about that. When I told you, I said, yo, son, you know I got that Groove Theory album, right, son? And you ran back and told Jimmy. I had to lie to Jimmy, like, Jimmy, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. Nicky, stop, man. That's the people doing the thing. Stop. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? Nick, chill out. Stop it. Yeah, I gotta air you out, man. I ain't complaining, but I am complaining. Because you soft, man. You soft. Now, I didn't say nothing bad. I just said, as a friend, he's not. He's forgetful when I ask him about certain things. And this is what he brings up, an old thing. Man, that Peoples was out there. Now she's somebody too. Stop lying, B. Now I'm starting to remember my son's mother is texting me, telling me, yo, Lawrence is lying. He tried to talk to me when you was drunk. You see how that worked out? I didn't say nothing about that. I didn't say nothing about that when we was in what was that club? Club Canal? Was it Club Canal? Yeah, it was Club Canal. Thanks, Ham. Thank you, MS Doom. My old friend Lawrence Warrell, aka Planet 12. You know what I'm saying? I helped him with that group from back in the days. I wrote him just now and told him, like, yo, I went to his live the other night on Instagram. And I asked him a simple question. I said, yo, is there any room for the Bionic Idiots reunion? Why you wait till now? When we was beefing back then, you didn't tell me and say none of that stuff, Law. Stop lying now on Instagram. You didn't say, yo, you was, want me to read it again? Yo, you was trying to talk to my daughter. You was drunk. My son mother right now is writing me, said, I remember that day clear as day. You was tore up out your mind. I came to see y'all on the club. I had the whole yellow Sean John velour sweatsuit on, short set. Couldn't rhyme on stage with my glasses, so I put them on the side. And y'all was out there helping me looking for them because somebody moved them by accident. Shit was in the corner. It was like it fell in the corner. I was like, oh shit, look at my glasses. It was a lot of people that night I was talking to. You know me. You think I was literally gonna do something like that? My kid mother was there. And I had another kid mother at home. So what the heck is you talking about? My kid mother said you was trying to talk to her, my son mother. Or how you was trying to lure her into the bathroom, lure her to drink when she says she don't drink. You didn't drink either, but you kept buying so many fucking Pepsis to get her so hyped up. I was out of it. I took a cab home. Begging for beers and stuff at the club. Why not? We the stars of the club. They supposed to have gave us bottles. You took that away, and I ain't get paid that night. You gonna write and say, I tried to talk to your daughter. You didn't say none of that when I was beefing with you when I had that Planet 13 campaign. Sure enough, I did. You know what I'm saying? I lost all that because of my kid's mother and computer problems and technical problems and homeless problems. You ain't no true friend, you punk. You would have pulled me aside and say, yo, that's my peep. You didn't say nothing that night. I looked at that text. I looked at that. I said, yo, he said that? I said, I don't remember that. I said, I do remember something. I said, I remember that night at the club I was drunk. But I remember my chaperone was my son's mother. So what the hell is you talking about, Law? What is you talking about? I try to talk to your daughter. If somebody at the club at the age, they women. I'm talking to women. You punk. You gonna say, you come out now. I'll read it again. I ain't got a problem reading it again. I love reading. I love reading and writing, man. This punk gonna say, yo, you was drunk. You was drunk. You was drunk. It's the club, man. I'm supposed to be nice. I'm supposed to be drunk. We just got off stage. I ain't getting no payments. I'm getting drinks. Ain't all the appetizers. At least I ain't throw up. You ain't say nothing. You ain't say, yo, he was out there throwing up. You said he was just drunk, talking to my daughter. Stop lying, B. Talking to some girls in the club. All of a sudden, your daughter came in. Stop lying, B. Why would I want to talk to somebody that I probably known since high school? Like you said, I done seen your kids plenty times in the studio. That's a fact too. But my son's mother was there, Willie. My son's mother was there. So I was chaperone. It's just the fact that I'm running around the club spreading the business. I'm like, yo, we playing at 12, blah, blah, blah. It was only 3 of us that day. It was me, you, and Khalil, the dude that you had as a DJ. In the back of the days, we had a fight with him because our buddy mate, James, felt like you crossed him with him and called me and said, yo, son, you got to go help me call Kaleidoscope. Me, my old rap name. Yo, Kaleido, we got to go get this work done, man. My old rap buddy mate from Jimmy Hinchman crew. I went with him. Forgot those Long Island Railroad trips, Law. We used to go do the videos. We used to go do things. Your history of knowledge is not disrespected on this show pertaining to how much music you know. Your information pertaining to all that music is not a disrespect on this show. It's only to let me know that you have great knowledge. It ain't being disrespected. The only thing that's being tackled today, Lawrence Worrell, a.k.a. Law, is the character of you holding my work that I've been asking you for years. Before years, I said, yo, Lord, just give me my work. That's all you had to do. All right. I would have gave you credit. We could have worked out the final details. All I wanted was my grand opening. I asked for that track. You felt like you sung the hook. You could still have the hook. I still was going to promote it. But you felt like they needed and you couldn't be around me. Why you didn't say that when I was beefing with you? You never said that when I was with my daughter mother. You never said that. You never said that. Because I got a daughter my fucking self. Why would I play myself with you like that? I'm talking to women in the club. I ain't running around no damn 15, 16-year-old. You making it sound like that. Like you bum. That's a grown woman. I ain't smack her. I ain't call nobody out their name. I ain't said nothing to pertain it to nothing. You just said I was drunk talking to some family member of yours. I wasn't thinking about you, but I've been looking at you, liking some of the video pictures I've been sending to show you that I'm doing something besides what you still doing. Conservative music, alternative music. Nobody dissing you, Law. I'm not dissing you today, brother. Nah, I got too much respect for you to do that. I'm just saying, as a friend, you are not a good friend, man. You're a liar. You know, I've been asking you for a long, long time. And today I'm back again in 2023. Give me my track. It could still be used. It's still fresh to me. Why is you suppressing something? And you've been suppressing my work since I got out of jail, buddy. You lucky I ain't smack your head off, man. It was plenty of times I was going to punch you in your face. You can't fight. It was plenty of times I was going to punch you in your face, man. Plenty of times I was going to punch that dude in his face in the studio for long hours, wasting money. My man had to go on the extra stab. He like, yo, son, you know we going into the re-up, right? Yo, man, I got you. I got my money at home. I'm going to pay that. It was plenty of times I had to put an extra $3,000 out of my pocket. James, Jonathan, y'all all had the money, the amount that the studio was paying, $20 an hour. That was $60. Y'all too. Me and my man put up that's 3 hours. Mine was 4 hours. We used to go there around what time? 6, 7, however. We'd meet up our boys and girls to take the A train right on down. That's how the goal was. Meet up at high school and we all go from there. Ride to 23rd Street and go upstairs to gym up there in the spot. Don't lie, man. I was old Dirty Bastard before the Wu-Tang group. We had a group. We was 90s. We ran around those guys. Tell the story the right way. I went to jail. Of course, I lost a lot of space. You didn't keep in contact with me in jail, you sucker. You, Googly Eyes, or Jonathan. I'm a bionic idiot repping up north, telling people about situations. Thank God for the Vibe magazines with Puffy and Biggie on there. When Biggie had the bald head, Puffy had the bald head, and Biggie was sitting there. Go look up that Vibe magazine. We in there, labeled as Jimmy Henchman's next artist, however the article went. I was in jail repping that. Like, yo, that's me on my group. Bionic idiots. Before, man, you lying, B. I ain't gonna, this Doom Flash, man. Yesterday was another Doom Flash. Today is another Doom Flash. This is what it's gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we was in there for hours, Willie. My man had, I said, yo, it used to be days I had to go to the studio coming straight from the block. Had my rhyme pack on, having my man holding me down. And every break we take, I'm writing the rhymes, studying it with him. Having a tape CD player in your ear before Bluetooth. We had a CD player. I used to put the beats in my ear and I used to rhyme. He just had the other head. We used to stretch the wire. We used to pull the wire. One of them classic. We used to pull the wire all the way out. So he could put it in his ear and I put it in my ear. And he got the beat. And we ain't got no clients right now. About 20 minutes. All right, come on, son. Let's go knock this out before we go to the studio. Yo, don't turn around. You're going to drown from the HAMP sound. We could sacred ground to burn them down. Wise men choking when we wear the crown. No, we rhyming. Oh, let me go sell. And I get there. I'm one take. I ain't never mess up my lines when I got to the studio. All of y'all dudes had to do it twice, 3 times, 4 times, rearrange, stop, look, fix, get an ad lib in. I went straight through work. I went straight to work. And you always ask me, how you be doing it getting nice? How you be doing it getting nice? And then you used to give me stories about our AIP, your family member who was like that. I said, I'm not like that, man. I don't take it like that, man. I'm not involved like that. I get a little situation, I'm out. But yeah, it's needed. But I don't be, it ain't like that. I used to always tell you, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. Niggas ain't do nothing for me, man. So this is what you said. Let me read what he said. This is what you said. Huh? This is what he said. This is what I said. I wasn't going to do this, but this guy is right here. Right here. I said I wasn't going to do this, but this guy, Planet 12 Law, is a character. As a label mate, he been always music, but as a true friend, he's not. Let me tell you a story on how I sold drugs to help him and our group record Long Nights. He plays forgetful when being asked about the Bionic Idiots group. That was the hottest in Jimmy Henchman camp. You see how I fixed him, right? But now I must return to beat this bum up. See it live on YouTube, which we is now. Lois Royale, you soft cancer patient. Huh? Huh? Let me get it back. You soft cancer patient. Huh? 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 Look like a cancer patient. Yeah. Yeah. So his response was, right? Let me finish up. Because I didn't like the fact when I saw him on live and I asked him, I was like, yo, he was like, seriously? Do I gotta remind you on what it is? And this is what I said. I said, you know, I'm gonna do this. Because ain't nobody scared of nobody, man. You're gonna get this work like everybody else gonna get this work. Right? I said, you soft cancer patient. Now, how I knew this bum was gonna lie about some wild chick that he said was his fan. He lies so much. I'm hood. If a girl is single, I'm a holler. Not saying the state that we in the club. It ain't the fact that we you understand what I'm saying? We in the club. There's women there. How I knew that you had some peoples there, but I knew my kid mother was there. So this is what this bum said. You want some attention, A. Jay-Z said it best. Suppose made men doesn't make statements. So since you came with a whole post about me, now I'm going to air you out. Let's be clear. I didn't forget anything. I just want to make sure in that same breath and in this post, you tell the world on how you tried to harass and come onto my daughter because your ass was too drunk. This is what he said. Too drunk. On how the last attempt at the reunion, how you was at the bar begging. Nippy, chill out, man. You was at the bar begging. We at a club. We just got finished performing on stage. We just got performing on stage for drinks, and the show hasn't even started yet. Or how you foolishly tried to start a Planet 13 campaign because I no longer wanted to work with you after that shit with my daughter. This is what he's saying in the club. This is what he's saying. Yeah. A club is one thing, but the day my daughter is uncomfortable around someone I went to high school with, all bets are off. This is what he said. There will never be a reunion with you involved, as I refuse to be in the same room with you So my advice to you is drop it, delete this post, and move forward with whatever you do. Ain't nothing gonna be deleted and nothing ain't gonna be removed. Because if I ever see you, I'm knocking your head off. I'm gonna punch you right in your mouth. I'm gonna punch you right in your mouth. Because you soft, dude. Y'all read the post with me. Yeah, y'all read it with me. Y'all read it with me. And I had my son mother there and my daughter mother at home. And I was selling drugs. And I was selling drugs. And I was selling drugs. Getting money. Going to a club again with this dude to reunite with him to get my song back. I found them on MySpace. And he was like, oh, what's up? What's up? Happy to see me. Happy to know that I was alive. Got involved with me dealing with what I was doing with beating up the dude, Jamal Minto. He was like, oh, snap. So that's what you've been doing? I said, yeah, I got a child and I got 2 kids, I told him. He was like, oh, cool. Doom flash. So him and his man, tell him about those commercials again, Willie. Him and his man, who I knew that had beef with my man in the group, I'm like, yo, let's get the other dude back. They were trying to shuck on James, my man Googly Eyes, right? So I was like, word? So I was like, well, look, we'll get to that later. With Googly Eyes, when I was telling Law and Khalil, because I knew them two couldn't be in the same room together because Law, you took James' friend, who was his DJ. That was his friend. You took his friend and made him your buddy. And then tried to make him my buddy after the dude was like iffy with me after we got together. And I had to sit back and say, yo, look, man, I ride for my group members, man. If any one of these dudes have a problem, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding. So I told, dude was about 7 feet. I told him in his face, like, yo, son, anybody mess with my group members? Because I went to jail for my group, nigga. I went to jail. What you talking about, Law? I was loyal, you punk. This is what you break up a group saying if anything has to do, if I find and see you there, I'm going to be there with this man. I'm going to be there. I'm going to stand right there. They're going to know who I am now. Because when I see you, I'm going to punch you right in your face. We're going to have a fist fight. Celebrity hood fist fight, punk. Because I know you can't fight. And we're going to gram it. And we're going to TikTok it. And we're going to Twitter it. And we're going to YouTube it. We're going to Spotify it. We're going to do what we got to do. Kaleidoscope punch his old label mate in the face. From Jimmy Henchman. You were scared of Jimmy Henchman. You ran up there and stole the masters from Jimmy. Got them back from Jimmy because you were scared of Jimmy after you found out what Jimmy. I wasn't scared. I was happy to be with what? We got who? This Suge Knight from Brooklyn? I'm rolling with this nigga. Patient? Nah, I'm down. And I'm over around the corner from them too. I'm Brownsville. You was Bed-Stuy, St. Mark's behind the cul-de-sac, nigga. Your area was great. You had Half a Mill. You had Killer Priest. You had Rusty Jukes. All that area was MCs in that area until they met me. You got me for them niggas. You don't ever forget that. When I went around them niggas, I made that group that you was putting together alive. Why? Because I was hood. They saw me. They like, yo, you work with Son. I was like, yo, that's my man. Oh, y'all in the label. However you gave them the story, you made us look real rich, but you was still soft around them until you brought me around. When you brought me around, you felt like your life is great. You understand? Now he want to write back on this. You understand? You felt like, yeah, I feel better now. I got my man. He's for Brownsville. I got my man. He's for Brownsville. He'll get busy. You know what I'm saying? He'll get busy. Yeah, I get busy for my group. You know what I'm saying? Don't put nothing out here. I ain't writing back, man. He's looking on live, trying to write on the Instagram, trying to say some things on the gram, calling me soft, which is both. No, I'm not. You soft, man. All I asked you was to give me my stuff 1,000 times. Yo, I just want my stuff, man. I can do something with it. You still gonna get credit? I ain't gonna dish you. I went to jail for bionic idiots. Tell the people that. Tell the people how I sold drugs to keep us in the studio. Huh? Y'all want to read what this punk wrote? Well, here's a news flash. He want to be funny. It's doom flash, punk. Disrespect even like that ain't gonna get you nowhere or anything. You think you're supposed to get, which is nothing after you ain't nobody violated you, punk. And between me and James and on excellent terms. I know now, I'm just talking about back then. And still talk. Same with Jonathan and Khalif. And still my deed is so simple to do with themselves. No, ain't no desperate plea. I've been asking you. I've been talking to you. It ain't the 90s, man. Of course it ain't. But we still got that 90s feeling, baby. How about that, man? We still got that 90s feeling. Huh? I'm in the movies. I'm doing great. I'm in the movies, man. I'm all right. I just keep asking you. When I asked you last night, I didn't like that face. And if this was the case that you were saying back then, why it wasn't said when I was warring with you? That's what I'm saying. Because I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to bother it. I was going to mind my business. I said, nah, this dude keep playing us. And then he going to say that I'm playing him about some kid and some girls or somebody in the club. My kid mother said you was trying to talk to her too, kid. So I ain't complained about that. I ain't approached you about that until something you said. Now I just remember what she just wrote me. She wrote that. She said, yo, I guess this dude was trying to talk to me too, along with other of your buddies that was making money with you. Don't be lying, man. Don't be lying. Don't act like I didn't take that craft serious, man. Don't act like I wasn't down for the group. When I was down, I went to jail for the group, man. Don't act like everywhere I went, when I met every group, I bumped into everybody dealing with Jimmy Henchman and this guy right here, man. The group that I called Bionic Idiots when I was in, I represented, and I still represent it to this day. Y'all can go back to my old lives. It's this live today. I'm feeling some type of way with an old friend saying this when we was beefing back then, and he never said that. Never said you was messing with people in the club. My daughter was one of them. Stop lying, B. I was doing me in the club after we got finished. And if you said I went to get something before it get done because you was making it seem so aggressive about me smoking marijuana. Tell the peoples that. Everybody in the group was so leery to be around me because I was with my peoples. We up there drinking beers. We smoking pot. I got my rhyme books. My man reading. You was mad that I had a nice circle that wasn't in the group. They was my group, but they was just my peoples. And every time I came, don't lie about he was drunk, he was this, he was that. Tell him how I paid, you punk. Tell him how I paid for them studio sessions. Me and my man E. Focus. Don't forget about Focus. Don't ever forget that how we paid, man. We paid. Y'all dudes had a little bit of dollars pulling them out from allowance money, man. You was pulling them out like I remember pulling them out like allowance money. Me and my man was pulling out rubber bands, popping them. How much you got, son? Single, all right, yo. Hitting studio guy looking at us. Like, who's he? You telling him, yo, he's my man from the group. He's that's such and such Kaleidoscope. That's Malik. You know, he's his family. I never went behind your back to do studio work. I waited for you. Got out of jail, went to look for you. Because I was still loyal to a group. And just the thanks I get when I saw you last night, and I just asked a simple question. Is there any space for a Bionics reunion? Then this is what you said. You would never, if anything was to go down, I won't be involved. But if it is, if I see you, I'm breaking your jaw law. You dancing around Karen White. You dancing around the dead Amy Winehouse. You just dancing around. Your father, great-grandfather, grandfather, great late Sam Blues Taylor, great man. You got the history. You got all the work. You got all the underground work. You just was one of those kids that got away. That's it. You not hood, nigga. You just was around hood niggas. Stop lying. You just like one of them light-skinned niggas who get the goddamn information and think they better than dark-skinned niggas with the information. I seen that before, man. We just look at you dudes and say y'all soft and goofy, man. Ain't nobody worrying about you. I just feel like, yo, you soft, man. It's 15, 20 years. You sound like the 90s. I still is, punk. You want to be like the rest of these chumps. You know that boom bap is still what's up, man. Ain't nobody dissing how inclined of musically you are, Cap. We talked about that already. We just talking about the characteristics on how you still playing like a little bitch. I'm asking you for my shit. You ain't giving it to me. Niggas know I don't even get up here and get busy like this. But you soft, Lord. And I'm tired of watching you dancing around and doing things. Until James, look, you came here looking for me because I was on forced descent. Because I knew Loaded Lux, because I knew such and such. You asked me, what's up? You came here looking for me. You and your wife, James, you came here. Y'all came here. You gave me a happy birthday. I appreciate that. But this ain't about you. But I got mad at you when I asked you. You say, yeah, y'all still talk. I said, yo, how am I in this conversation when y'all talk? You give me side faces when the times you was here when I was in the great stages of forced descent. I remember that. Had me here talking about you was gonna put me in your web series. Never put me in it. Talking about some old Baltimore web series. Come on, son. I remember that. I ain't diss you, but I know you still mad at that basketball game when I did that move and I made a mistake and hit you in your face and I bust your lip. You still mad at that. You still mad at that. I told you 1,000 times. I apologize for that Michael Jordan spin. I had Tim's on, son. I ain't had no Jordans on. I had Tim's on. I was playing in Tim's. You was playing in Tim's. Come on, son. I brought the boot camp to y'all punks. Y'all didn't know nothing about boot camp click. Y'all said y'all heard of it. Lord, we was in the same high school with Trev that used to be down with boys, Black Moon. Don't act like I wasn't down with Black Moon. I was with Trev. I used to be all up through the jump off, dealing and still representing Bionic Idiots as Kaleidoscope. You chump. So who you telling now and you lying? You watching both stations jumping back and forth, dancing around. Let's get the peoples what they really want to see, man. Label X-Mates. Go at it in the 2023 section. You sucker. I remember you was telling everybody, yeah, I was going to wear it before we had this stupid stuff going on now. You was telling people, yeah, you know me. Yeah, you're going to have the rainbow mask. The rainbow wig. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, that'd be cool. I was going to, before Dennis Rodman got his hair colored, we had that style already for the Bionic Idiots. The Bionic Idiots was a grateful thing. And the colors that we was using wasn't the colors that they stole. The Kaleidoscope was a great variety of visions of great color of all sorts. He said that was my style. He said, your style looks like a kaleidoscope. You'll never know, but it's good. You gave me the technique on how to put it in conformity-wise. You showed me. I never told nobody that you didn't. I said some of June James, but I always yelled out my crew, Bionic Idiots. So this is what this breakup was, because of me in the club with women that's supposed to be there, and he gonna say that's one of his family members in the club. I don't see nothing. You know how clubs look. It wasn't the tunnel when it was a unisex bathroom. He wasn't there when I was having sex in the unisex bathroom. He wasn't there when I was having sex in the unisex bathroom. He wasn't there. Nah, I tried to get us in that club, though. Yeah, I did. But punks like him was scared to be around real thugs. When I brought him around to my neighborhood, he was scared. When they asked to rhyme, he was scared. He was scared. And they were like, yo, this the guy you get on the label with? Tell that nigga spit some rhymes. Yo. They was calling everybody. I was like, damn. I said, I shouldn't have said nothing. He looking at me like, yo, what's going to happen? I like, nothing. Let's go to the crib. I said, yo, hold up, man. Let's go to the crib first. Let me go put our bags down because he come to spend the night and chill out. We got to go in the studio in a minute. They ain't even want me to get to the crib. They were just so happy to know I brought somebody from my group to hang out because they was like, word, because they always kept hearing me in my hood. Told MOP, told Wu-Tang, all the people come to Brownsville. What this bum do? Yeah, I'm going to put a little work in with him. I ain't saying he ain't great. He will put something together. He's very crafty. Don't get me wrong. We ain't disrespecting the kid's talent and his writing skills, Willie. He's very crafty. But I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. Nobody fucking with me, man. Not now that I got my not now. Back then you probably could have got me, Lord. I'm still throwing out that you still good. But you still could get this battle rap disrespect, nigga. I'm gonna just battle rap disrespect you, nigga. Cause I know you ain't down, you ain't built for that. You just was around that. You know what I'm saying? I was minding my business after we jumped off the stage to perform a song from Yo Tracks, and then I think that night we initiated maybe 2 verses. Yeah, we didn't give him the last verse of Grand Opening. We felt like that was an upbeat tempo from your songs. I said, yo, this will be a good time being that the crowd is looking good. We should give him Grand Opening. Do you got it? He was like, yo, you luckily I brought the DAT. That was the name of it back then. He's like, word, I got the DAT right now. I said, yo, let's slap it on and we could just do our thing. He's like, yo, you still know? I said, as long as you know. I said, yeah. He said, all right, so this is what we gonna do. We only gonna do hook, which is chorus. He had got the last verse. He cut the last verse out. So he gave me the 2 verse with him singing the hook, which was cool. I asked for that long time ago if you didn't want that. You asked to jump on the track. You made the track. We made the song called Niggas Can't Get It, Niggas Ain't Got It. DJ Premier stole that beat from him after Khalil made that beat, his buddy that he's talking about that I just talked about. Stole it. I wrote the rhyme of my life over there, man. That boy could never lie about that. He's just talking about some stupid stuff about some broad in the club that I don't even remember. All I remember was my kid mother in the club. She just wrote me just now as today when I brought this out to talk about it, saying that don't let that dude fool you. He was trying to talk to me too, being all friendly around me because my butt was big, because she's Dominican. I said, I bet so. And I remember how she looked that night. I tried to smash. Couldn't do it because I was out of it. I was too happy. I was drunk. I was too happy. I was overwhelmed. I wasn't drunk. I was overwhelmed with happiness. But the intoxication was a little bit overwhelming. I wasn't drunk. That dude made it seem like I was over there really drunk. He didn't say the performance went well. See how he lied? He didn't say nothing. He just want to talk about the bad things after the performance went excellent. How the people's was, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's his name? What's his name? Who is he? Who is he? I just thought he was a backup singer. Oh, I didn't know. You wrote that song. Who did this? Who did the hook? I gave it to you. That's my man, Law Doomflash. Yeah, that's my man, Law. You know what I'm saying? He wrote the hook. Yeah. We did everything. The other kid ain't know nothing. He was just dancing around, waving his arms. He shouldn't even been on the stage. And you worrying about. You listening to, you see me. Now I'm bringing you back because you want to play Instagram. You want to play Instagram. You want to play Instagram, so I don't play over there. I attack over there and bring you over here. This is where men play at. This is where the big boys play at. This is where the big boys play at. We ain't over there in no Instagram with little kitty land. I ain't in no Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no Instagram with the kitty land. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I went over there because I knew you was gonna be kidding. Look what you wrote. Shit. Playing yourself, man. All I asked you was do thousands of times. Give me my stuff. I could have been made a move with that. And it's still sitting there in your dirty old trenches, and you just sitting back talking about I ain't gonna do nothing with it. Well, you know, when things like that be suppressed, it's like styrofoam. It's gonna resurface. You can't hold styrofoam in the water but for so long. You're still gonna see that it floats, right? There's gonna be pieces of it floating somewhere. Somebody gonna gravitate to it. I'm just pulling it out because I'm calling the universe to let you know that you soft. You've been soft. And I'm tired of you running around Instagram dancing like you some daggone Michael Jackson AIP. I'm tired of you up there dancing. You're about 70-something years old and you dancing. You look like an ex-cancer patient. Your face is no hair on your face. I don't trust no nigga with no hair on their face, man. I don't trust no nigga with no hair. You better have a mustache, a hair on your ear, something. You running around with no hair on your face. You're like a tree jumper, boy. What you thought I was gonna look flabby and sick like Larry Holmes? Nah, ain't nothing wrong. You see, I'm shining on the gram, man. You see my crew forced to send the people that making moves, man. I'm in that 3-time seasoned vet. Somebody gave me a check. Appreciate it for Ray Lou. Always be your friends to do you dirty. Graduated out of high school with this nigga. Took pictures with him. My mother died 3 years ago. My mother asked about that bum before she died. When she went AIP. She said, yo, what's up? Are y'all cool? I still have to tell her mom, you know, I still don't know. Now she gone. I wish I could call her back. You know what she probably would have said? You know what she would say right now? How old was the girl? Number one, she would have said, I know my son. He ain't no pedophile. He ain't no rapist. He ain't no none of that stuff. He don't take pussy. Then got 2 baby mothers and hope you don't got others. That's what that woman, Miss Evans, would say about her son. He don't do sucker shit. Nah. First and foremost, he was like, yo, was you aware? But first and foremost, how old was the place to be? Girl. I said, I don't know. We was in the club. Then the club is responsible. We gonna sue the club. This is my mother. My mother always thinking about some money. Fuck the kid saying the dumb shit. If she was allowed to hear the story about him today, she would have said, let's go get the club. Number one, let's go sue the club. We got the club ready, cool. Number 2, we're gonna talk about why the club didn't see that, because this spot was supposed to be for sex grown and sexy. We out of there. My lawyers beat that up. And we got a paper bag for that. We got a paper bag for that. If Mon Dukes was alive today, if this nigga made some such allegations like he making today, you soft ass nigga. You soft, Lawrence Warrell. You soft, man. And if I see you out there in them streets, it's a fist fight. I'm gonna punch your face off, man. At the face off, man. I'm gonna punch your face off at the face off, man. They're gonna say, who is this? They're gonna say, oh, that's one of his old label mates. Why would he punch him in his face at this recording session? It was a doom flash. I walked right up on him quickly. The infusion, man. They had Nike infusions and all that. It's doom infusion with flash, with the mask. Soft, man. You soft, man. You soft, man. You soft. You ain't been called out in a long time. Everybody been shucking and jiving on you. I ain't scared of you, sucker. I ain't scared of you. I got a lot of writers right now, too. I ain't scared of you, punk. Me and my team will beat you up right now. Me and my buddies are so strong right now. My team is so strong right now. The HAMP Doomites, we'll beat you up right now, son. We ain't scared of you, sucker. I was saying, I was like, yo, why nobody ain't calling out? Yo, Pat Poose and them dudes was right in one thing. It's getting boring. Ain't nobody calling. I said, let me call this sucker out. He hiding and running around dancing on Instagram, showing the world that he's with some old artist. He with an old artist dancing around, sitting around, doing nothing. He gave me a piece. Gave me a piece after I asked the question. I said, yo, let me ask this question, being that he's interacting with the wave sign that you do on Instagram. Do I really got to go through this with you? Do I really got to tell you why I don't want to do what we doing? Huh? So I said, oh, not him. So I thought about it today in the rain, walking the dog, getting mad at Nip because it was coming down too hard. And I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, come on, Nip, we got to get to the spot. We got to get to the spot before I lose this thought. Because I don't want him to think what he wrote is something that he gonna get to silence me because he said that. You a bitch. That don't scare me, you sucker. I'm big. You don't see how arms big, man? You better be careful out there when you see me. You better have a pair of extra Timbs on your feet, man. And I hope you got the 40 belows, man. Because these hands and blows is real cold. Coming to knock you out. So what that we owe? It'll be just like it was when I was drinking the old gold. It's going to be a different way I cook crack on that bad stove. One light. My man, remember when I had the crack all night, making moves, going to the studio to blow the pipes, pause. That was something different in case you forgot the laws. His name was Law. He called himself a lyrical assault weapon. That's cool. I had plenty weapons. Brought it to the session. You were scared when I was puffing that Buddha blessing. You soft ass nigga. Soft, Law. Doom flash, man. Why is he bothering me? That's what a soft nigga would say. That's what a soft nigga would say, y'all. Yo, why is he bothering me? I ain't bothering him. Yeah, that's what a soft nigga would say. Yup, soft niggas talk like that. Yo, why is he bothering me? I'm just chilling. I wasn't thinking about him. Now let me just tell the world that he tried to talk to my daughter in the club. Did y'all hear this sucker? It's 2023. We was in the club in 2008. I was fighting him like in 2009 in the YouTube world before I lost all those pages. I might have to do another live and show y'all on the jump off, man. Matter of fact, we going back in time with this punk in the time capsule. Word up. Right after this one, man. Word up. Tired of liars, man. And I'm tired of friends like him. And James, if you acting like it's his problem too, then you already know too, kid. You know, I got rhymes too. I saw you trying to spit rhymes. Come outside, you overweight punk. Come outside. If you feel like anybody feel like they want something with me that was down with me in the Bionic Idiots camp, come outside. Tell them, Nick. Tell them, Nick. Come outside. Yeah, let them know, Nick. He just want to see what's going on. He just, this is Nippy house. He run all over the place. We still got the on-air sign on. We coming right back. We going to the stream, y'all. We going to the yard because you might want to get something off your chest. So meet me in the yard. Meet me in the yard. You want to get something off your chest. I see that you want to get something off your chest. It's okay. I'm going to be in the yard right now. We going in the yard. Get over here, boy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to show you that I can work this. Jonathan, tell him that. John, you want some Sherlock Holmes? You want some too? Huh? Sherlock. Leave him alone. You want some of this work too? I'm giving it to Lawyer Leader. Your lawyer, I know you love him. Now I'm gonna go hard on him. Because I remember them days. Huh? Y'all playing footsies and all that in the house when we was writing rhymes. We all had to take our shoes off in the little mansion over there in Bed-Stuy at his mom's crib. We all had to take our shoes off, but I sat in the spot because I was smelling like that thing. I had too much smoke on. I was the little kid. What's his name? The little kid, Dusty, for Charlie Brown. Tell me his name. Yo, make sure you hitting them wires. This guy, Chino, make sure he hitting them wires. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Just have some money in case anything go out over here. I ain't Verizon. I'm Spectrum. MS gone. Thank you for the help and the donations, my brother. I told you I'm gonna get these dudes at every chance I get. Mm-hmm. What's the guy name from he walked with the dust on Charlie Brown? Dark-skinned black brother with the little dreadlocks. That's me. I used to have all that smoke. Not dust, smoke. I used to be smelling so smoky, eyes red. I'm going to the yard. Meet me at the yard. $HAMP Mafia.